Well, that's quite the introduction to a video. Hello, stream.
Hello.
Welcome to Call of Duty Black Ops 3. So me and Lioness, it's your boy Lion talking, just so everybody knows.
Bebe, it's obvious that you're talking. You're the only man in the room.
Anyways, we're gonna be doing some of the Nightmares game mode. And we're gonna be split screening. So
I'll move my head around to establish which screen is which.
Well, Lex, I mean, it's kind of a given that Lex is going to be on the bottom. Maybe. It's more than likely. But split screen on YouTube, I'm not sure how well that's gonna go over with people, but fuck it.
It's called pulling a full screen. Okay.
But fuck it, we'll find out. You ready?
Yes.
Let's jump in.
Let's kick some booty.
I am Dolos, mistress of deception and
all
trickery.
that remains is your
You
sacrifice.
are more powerful than he can
Humanity
imagine.
has outstayed its welcome. The dead shall inherit the earth. Listen to the sound of my voice. Can you hear me?
Who's there? I can't see you.
My name is Dr. Salim. We've met before.
Dr. Salim, where am I?
You have fallen between the world of the living and the dead. The void.
I'm dead? No, I can't be dead. Deimos, I have to stop him.
And you still can. I'll explain as we go. For now, you must trust me. Think back to Coalescence. The start of your journey. The beginning.
The beginning.
Alright, so, what I'm going to be doing for, where is it? I can barely fucking see. What I'm going to be doing for...
It started at Coalescence Singapore in 2070. 10 years after the disaster.
Well, I'm going to...
After virus 6115 began its spread.
Just keep going.
After the dead
What I'm going to be doing for the cutscenes, other than like the in-game ones, is I'm going to be unplugging the mics.
We'd lost comms with John Taylor's squad, another undead extermination team. Dead killers, we were called. With our cybernetic augmentations, we were impossible to infect. We were trained to terminate the undead.
Ew.
This one is...
Hendrix was on edge.
Good shit.
We were in a quarantine zone, one of many walled-off areas separating humanity from the undead, built to keep the virus and the infected behind their wall, away from the rest of us. The undead weren't our only concern. The 54 Immortals, a local combine who remained in the containment zone, were aware of Taylor's activity. This place was the epicenter of the epidemic. The 2060 Coalescence disaster created the cursed world we lived in today.
Yay.
Any activity at this site would set off alarm bells.
Alright, so Bibbit over here.
Either way, our troubles were only just beginning.
No. Oh. Fuck is that?
Your teddy bear. Now...
Shit, hello. I'm always shooting to the head. I'm doing Walking Dead stuff. You're such a puss.
Come over this way. So if you've ever played any of the like zombies versions of the game.
I haven't.
Wow.
I haven't played any of these games.
It's mine. Oh, I don't want it.
Haha, bitch.
Spin it.
Okay. Oh, hey!
You spin it.
Rick, taking my shit. Ooh. Oh, I love this.
You can spin it as many times as you want. Which is a good thing, but you get to spin it. But, on the other hand, you do only get one weapon. Oh, wait. This is the ice. Oh, this is the ice again.
Let's go. Baby.
I want to get the HBK. I fucking love that gun.
We're gonna be here all day.
We really are. XM2 or XM2.
You can't just settle for one, can you?
Really can't. Because like the playstyle for each gun is.
Ooh, that's cool.
Fuck! Quick, give me the XM2, damn it! Man of War, fine, take it.
Thank you, Jesus.
Oh yeah, get some shit.
What is it?
We should have known that the ASP wasn't finished. If we were gonna bring it down, we'd need to disable his shield and find a rocket launcher. Hendricks had a bad feeling about this. He wasn't the only one. I knew we shouldn't be there.
Save some of the
Coalescence.
the helmet.
Enhance yourself for a better tomorrow.
I guess. I've only
They'd been
seen
the
skull.
forefront of technology, always wanting to improve the individual, the future of you.
What happened?
It's the drops that.
What went wrong?
A coalescence disaster happened. Virus 6115 spread throughout Singapore and strains popped up all over the world. Governments built these quarantine zones to house the undead. A way for the populace to ignore what was happening. 10 years on, and it had worked. We put it out of mind. Ignorance was bliss.
What was so special about this operation?
It was supposed to be by the books. 5 years after our cybernetic augmentations, Hendrix and I were a well-oiled machine. Quarantine sweeps, recon, search and rescue. It's just what dead killers do. But we'd never been sent after one of our own before. John Taylor's systems had gone quiet. With our direct neural interface, we're hardwired into Winslow Accord servers. Observation knew if you were dead or alive. For Taylor to be neither, that was unusual.
Hey.
I didn't take it, you waited too long. You gotta be a little bit away from that. There's the Vespa. Man of war. Sneak. No. That was the there's the ICJ again. Oh no. Manowar is an okay gun, it's just a slow rate of fire. Ooh. There's the ICR.
Oh, I call it!
Grab it.
Mine!
There's your bingo. There's another fucking Manowar extended clip. Fucking. Oh my god.
I love this one. Ow! Fuck you.
We located an EMF source and uploaded it to Central. It was a 54 immortal audio log, detailing unusual activity coming from the server room at the lowest level of the building. It couldn't have been more than a week old. Probably why Taylor's team had been sent to investigate. Hendrix activated a recon drone to scan for life. We picked up a signal coming from far below. As we stood there in the atrium, I felt like
Take one
Alice.
and leave it.
And we were about to jump down the rabbit hole.
Oh, that's good! Get it. You don't like anything.
If I don't get a good one on this next one, hey, that's what I wanted.
Good shotty?
Nope. Like this shotty?
As soon as I landed, it exploded.
Our drone picked up activity ahead. We should have known we weren't alone down here.
Okay.
But there's something over here for you.
Let's do the back then. I'll get it.
When man fled the virus, they left behind thousands of active robots. Machinery abandoned with one directive: kill the dead. Years later, they're still killing. But with decrepit programming, somehow humans had been added to their kill list, indistinguishable from our brainless counterparts. The strange behavior was observed in multiple quarantine zones. Another nuisance for us to deal with while on recon.
Hi, buddy.
We moved on.
Oh, you look so sad, honey.
They're robots.
They look so sad.
I know.
Oh, honey.
No, they don't look so, they won't look so, innocent here soon.
But they're not here to kill us.
Sorry to break the bubble, but yeah.
We reached the silo's floor,
Yeah.
but the signal came from lower still, below coalescence.
Whoa, fuck!
Like I said, don't stay in one place.
How do they even climb? This guy's staying in one spot.
Like, I'm not even kidding. Oh, shit. Fucking poopers.
Yeah, but there's a skull over here.
Grab it. Yeah, let's talk about all the rest of your R1 and L1 good.
Did you have any inkling of what Troy?
No. In hindsight, we should have put it together.
Okay.
But the fact of the matter,
Pause.
that day was supposed to be like any other.
Fuck. Fuck, I only just now noticed the music that was playing. Sorry, YouTube.
What do you think I laid down? Pebbles. Fuck that.
Let's go.
What did you find below Coalescence?
A CIA black project. Project Corvus.
Oh my God,
Unknown to
stop
the world,
archetypes.
and unknown to most people
I'll stick with
in
mine.
the know. As off the record as it got. A redacted footnote in Langley's history book. Part of me wishes we just turned back.
Why?
It would have been easier. For me. For Hendrix. For the world.
Is it such a bad thing? To want to be blissfully ignorant in the face of daunting adversity?
We didn't have a choice.
Those who find fate thrust upon them rarely do.
Oh, over here, honey.
I know. I'm listening to the only time. This is oh, is that a... No, it's a Shiva. Fuck that thing. Oh, there it is. Alright, so this is where shit gets fucking stupid. Like, ridiculous. Oh, shit, I cut my shoddy motherfucker. Just be ready for poofers, babe. You know, like the amnesia poofers?
No, Boofer!
Only it's zombies, and they show up right behind you. You know what I mean? Oh wait, the audio tapes. What? You mean not available, you fuck?
But just hurry up and come down. Boobs. What?
I turned my thing off for the time.
The human testing lab.
What the fuck was that?
What awaited you there?
We found the truth. The cause of the disaster.
You are certain of this?
We didn't have the full picture. Not yet. But this was the source. We knew coalescence was where the virus originated, but residue of 6115 in the air left no doubt. This was where it all began. When the disaster happened, hundreds of thousands died instantly. And they were the lucky ones.
Kind of like Bio Inc.
Because when the rest of Singapore inhaled 6115, they changed. From the living into the living dead. These test subjects, they were linked together, connected with a direct neural interface. Their minds hardwired into the central server. Hendricks didn't like what he saw. You knew something was wrong. The same tech in our own heads made us what we were. It was down here in this room. We didn't know what happened, but the data didn't lie. Man did what man always does, playing God and fucking everything up. We, the CIA, man, we created these things. We changed the world.
How do you mean, change the world?
The Winslow Accord and the Common Defense Pact. We'd been engaged in a Cold War for nearly a decade. 6115 changed that. When the dead walked among us, we set aside our differences. For all of your conflicts, you and your enemy had two things in common. You're both human, and you both want to stay that way.
Was this the source of the signal?
No, but it looked like Taylor had come through. Our answers were still further down.
Don't turn it back on, because it can get real dark. Ooh, so this is not the area. Oh yeah, forgot we have to have these forces them up.
Wow. Where we so oh.
Watch this. Baby. Resupply. And just get ready for a fucking fight.
Okay. Ready. No! Baby! I got locked in. Oh, shit. I can't move. I killed a couple on the way down.
Just like crawl your way through it. Don't like
Crawl?
like slowly go. Don't rush in like I fucking did.
Yeah, baby. No rushing.
Let's take the left tunnel.
I didn't go through the left tunnel. I
Okay.
went straight through.
I know, but let's go this way.
Alright.
You go first. Go right behind you. Oh, thank God, we both made it.
Liar.
No, like we both made it through the tunnel. Just gotta keep moving forward, man. Yeah, so the skulls, you know, but, you know those things that have like 3 little parts that look like kind of like a triangle? Oh, here's why I said don't feel bad for the robot. Just run, basically.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright guys, hold on a sec. Lex will be back here soon. I'm gonna move her. I can see the door better. Alright.
How you guys doing? The whole none of you at the moment. Probably gonna be a good boat when we put this up late, when this goes up after the fact. Oh shit. Alright. Whoops. That was quite an adventure. Keeping life alive like that, I must say. Hi, Gibby. Lay down, buddy. Lay down, Gibby. Lay down. Lay down, Gibson. Lay down. Lay down. Good boy. You're a good boy, Gibby.
Shit, sorry, booby.
No, you're fine. I killed him.
Really?
Yeah, apparently it wasn't an unending wave like I thought it would have been. So, honey,
Raspberry lemonade?
Sure.
Feel free to drink as much as you want. I got the popcorn too.
Well, I would recommend turning down your sensitivity a little bit, because although you do get to look around real fast, it makes it harder.
When it's super slow though.
I know, but turn it down maybe to like 5 for horizontal, because if you have it too fast, you'll when you're trying to hit them, you'll just spray around their head.
Alright, I'm good.
I'm gonna turn mine down back to 5 and 4 for mine. Alright.
I like being able to turn my head fast.
I know.
At least I don't kill myself like this.
Fuck's sake. Oh.
You know, I don't know if this is a part of the same game, but I remember watching my old babysitter's,
Ooh, haymaker.
I remember watching my old babysitter's,
Come over here, baby.
I remember watching my old babysitter's, husband play, Call of Duty type game. What?
Hold square. It's the 3-round burst sniper.
Whoa. Oh, this is dope. I'm ready to go. Where are we going?
This way.
Excuse me.
One last step. Wait. Has it suspended me? I think I will pass though.
You don't like popcorn? Did you cry?
He does or doesn't?
Does now. You have to
Here's
figure out
another
what
one
I
that
was.
does. Here's another one you have. Now it's gone.
What?
Is that one thermal?
I don't think so.
Scoping with it? Oh, take it. Yes. Oh, fuck. Wrong. It wasn't the one I thought it was. Fuck.
Wait. Oh, that's cool. Yep, I'm keeping this one.
I accidentally got rid of the haymaker. Whoops.
Ding dong.
Ooh. You want a sniper rifle? Like a bolt action? Modern Warfare 2 style?
I don't like that how it has to upload, reload every 1 second.
Yeah.
Almost done? Well, there you go.
I'm trying to find like a assault. Just like a decent one, not this shitty one again. Because we got it, there's... Oh my god. I mean, yes, it shoots at range, but no, it's a stupid gun. Or I will also be okay with the Devastator, I think it is.
Yeah.
It's
That one's
actually,
my favorite.
Actually, no. If I get the one I'm thinking of, I'm gonna let you have it. Which I think I'm actually gonna roll for forever. Or it's called the Annihilator.
Oh, that one's nice.
That's the bingo. The one I'm looking for is actually a hand cannon.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know hand cannons.
No, it's ICR. I want it. Like, I want to pick it up just to get it going quicker, but I want to put this thing down. Fuck it. I'll just keep it rolling. Literally. Yay!
Oh, that's cool though.
Yeah, it's better. I don't see a point in a suppressor.
Get things quiet.
No.
swear we're gonna be here all day.
Wow, last second you went from VMP to this. I want to get Lex the Annihilator.
What?
What
is this say?
It's called the Annihilator.
No, what?
I want to get you the Annihilator.
What did you call me?
Lex.
I heard Lepsy.
No, I did not say Lex.
You sure?
I know better, honey. I know better than to call you that. Sounds so good. But did you see it just then?
Oh, that's cute. It's pink, honey. Can you hand me the raspberry lemonade? Kitty, stop it. Kobe. Yeah, there's a pretty good reason why I don't call myself Lexi anymore.
I'm gonna maybe move your character to just a little bit, like look, so that way you can see what comes out of the box in case it is a Annihilator and then grab by accident or try to. Okay, I am.
I wonder what happens if I do it.
Well, I mean, if you can take my weapon, I can take yours, and this one specifically.
That's nice, though. But with my luck... Oh, I saw it. It was beautiful.
So you try spinning it. That.
Oh, I just saw it! It keeps coming up on the same thing, honey.
It'll come up.
See?
Hey, we're not getting the XMs anymore. That's a PO9, that's what you have.
See? It was almost there. That's right. Popcorn, honey?
You know what it could be. Ew. Oh, no mind. It was a man of war. I thought it was Shiva.
Shiva?
Shiva. A really
Don't diss on the tiger from The Walking Dead, bitch.
That was its name?
Yes.
I'm sorry, but they gave that name to a very, very shitty gun.
Did anybody comment?
Not that I know of, no. Good thing there's a live stream, because this is the kind of stuff you'll see on live streams for people who are actually trying to get this game done in a, as good as possible.
Baby. I have a feeling it's never gonna pop up.
Oh, one off. Are you fucking my butthole? Ooh. I mean, in the regular zombies modes, the mystery box disappears after a while. I don't know. Okay, sit here for a minute. Come on! It's a double piece. Okay.
Hallelujah. Are we still plugged in?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we are. Hello, YouTube. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Sorry.
Are thou feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?
Ooh. I'm determined to get this fucking, what is that, the magma thing? Whoa.
Aren't I sexy, honey?
Yes.
Stuffing my face with popcorn. I swear, we're gonna be here for hours.
We've already been here for a good chunk of time. Alright, like 4 or 5 more, and I'm gonna get a decent gun, and I'm gonna leave. It's not a decent gun.
That's what I mean.
It's not my kind of decent gun. This is not a decent gun. This is an okay gun. I take it back to great gun. Alright, one more and I'm gonna go through the elevator.
Hold on. blood and shit all over me. I should do it one more time.
Well, you were taking your time and gone away. That's the seed right there, I think.
I'm using it.
Oh, that's the mandolin.
The fuck is that?
That's the Vesper. Yeah, I wasn't done.
It's like, alright, bitch, enough.
When you found the server room, did you have any idea what you would uncover?
We couldn't have known. What we found was... We found Sebastian Diaz. One of Taylor's. Another dead killer. Our friend. He'd linked himself to the CIA server, connected directly with the Winslow Accord systems. He was deactivating defenses for the undead quarantine zones all over the world. The massive walls containing the spread, keeping us from the undead. Deactivating the defenses would let the flesh-eating hordes loose upon the living. It would end humanity. We had to stop him.
The little garbage
The only way to stop
right
him now was by destroying the server.
No one turn these on. As soon as we step off of this fucking elevator, it's gonna go down. The bigger from this one, just keep fucking moving and you'll be like,
I like this game better. I mean, this gun better. Yeah, keep moving. How long do we have to keep this up for?
Basically, we gotta take out 4 models. One up here, and I jump fucking into it. I did it.
Oh shit, hello.
Oh, bug.
I mean, baby.
It's okay, because you got your guns back now. So basically, just keep running. Come around until some of the ones behind you. You'll always get on the swivel and keep running from the right. Stand in one place and keep coming. cross. Right by the city. Now the reason we need to be able to move all the time is because there are those fucking guys, the
Floaties?
They like to explode all over your face.
Ugh. Use that hand cannon. Get away from me, floaty. Floaty. Apparently they're floaties. I know there's floaties. What? No! Floaty! They changed my weapon!
Oh yeah, save me right. Nice.
That guy will be.
Good job.
Sounds like a lot of hoopla. Our brother. Our
You killed
are
him.
different.
Your friend.
He left us no choice. Hendricks wasn't happy and let Diaz know that. He'd unleashed the dead upon the world. Hendricks knew what he had to do.
You needed to find out what he knew. What he knew about Taylor.
Interfacing with Diaz and accessing his memories was the only way to find him.
Aww.
Knowing what you know about BNI, interfacing would surely kill him.
That didn't matter. We had to know. Had I known what it would do to Hendricks. From the interface, Hendricks learned Taylor was trying to get out of Singapore. There wouldn't be much time before we'd be too late.
Tell me about the name. The name Hendricks learned.
The name. Deimos. The demigod of dread and terror. Hendricks, myself, we had no idea what it meant, but Taylor's team was obsessed with it. But more importantly, we learned our arrival on site wasn't a secret. We had
Dude, there's a spider on my wall. Right there. Get it. Get it.
Gojulan, leader of the 54 Immortals. The Winslow Accord had no quarrel with them.
Hurry,
To their credit, they had no idea we were down there.
My shoe, damn it.
Had they known.
Let's go behind the TV.
Well, I'm not sure things would have gone any differently. The Immortals had worried for years about another outbreak. This was the final straw, and contamination was a risk they weren't willing to take. They blew us at once and let the ocean flood the building. We needed to haul ass and get the hell out of there.
Back in that corner. He's like down deep in the corner, honey.
I only have one solution for it.
Alright, well I guess we're gonna keep dying for a while. She's freaking out over a spider. It's totally okay.
I'm getting him.
Here. Down, like.
Yeah, he's on the ground.
I see him.
Where is it? Where'd it go?
He's curled up now. See that black spot?
No. I think
On
it's
the
right
rug?
there
Like
somewhere.
on the rug, right next to like that, the corner, just about parallel with the leg. It's a black. It's literally a black spot.
You. This guy. Where is it? Oh, get out of my room. Did you got it?
Pick it up real quick. Make sure it's not gonna crawl out.
Yeah, it's not gonna crawl. Since you killed it. Did I get it? Yeah, you got it, I think.
You gonna double tap it just to make sure? Oh, I
Yeah,
heard it
double
pop.
tap it, make it sure.
Can you put this back, please?
Oh, sure.
You are not welcome in my room.
Here, let me see it real quick. Suck it.
Alright, guys, we died multiple times, but that's alright.
I killed a spider.
I am content.
We needed to get out of there before the whole building collapsed. Hendricks had an idea. Flood the lab and let the water pressure jettison us out. Our lungs could take it. He just needed time to open the door.
Where do we go?
This door.
I don't even see where you guys went.
Gotta go up. Come on, Hendrix. Killing us. Literally, I'm dying because of him. Boy.
And what happened then?
We got through it. We survived. Taylor's team was making their way out of Singapore. But we weren't giving up that easy. We still had a chance to catch up before the quarantine zone collapsed entirely. We couldn't make sense of what they'd done. Their motivations, their actions. There was no way to explain it. At least not yet. To figure that out, we needed them. And we also needed to get the hell out of Singapore. That was the day everything changed.
Okay.
That was the beginning.
Okay, maybe one more.
You done?
What? I can't kiss you?
8 billion times in a
Slim.
row?
Yes.
I told you how this began. Now tell me why. How do I stop Deimos if I'm dead?
I love
Your
you.
body is dead,
Yeah.
but your mind remains alive. I'm connected through your direct neural interface in your subconscious. To save humanity, you must open the portal. With your body gone, the only way to do this is to train your mind.
Train my mind.
Relive the events preceding your last. Only then can you alter them, change them.
This... Now this is insane.
Let me show you. Think back to when you first met Taylor. Think back to 2065. You're on a train in Switzerland.
I'm heading toward downtown Zurich.
On Taylor?
That's him. Commander John Taylor. The first dead killer. The definition of determination. I was a rookie then. Fresh blood. There weren't many of us. There were more rumors about our division than actual recruits. They said we were engineered to be immune to 6115. That we couldn't get infected.
This was your first mission.
Yes. 5 years after the outbreak, most cities had at least one containment zone. But Zurich managed to stay outbreak-free. Now someone wanted to change that. Wait, this feels wrong. This can't be right. This can't be real. How are you doing this?
I am not doing anything. This is your mind. I'm the passenger, you're the pilot. But tell me, do you remember the train exploding?
No! Stop! Make it stop! Dr. Salim, what's happening? What's going on?
You must be calm. This is your memory, and you dictate the truth. But your mind can play tricks on you. It can deceive you, and it can lie. This never happened, but it nearly did. You and Taylor stopped it.
How can I see something that never happened? What the hell am I seeing? And why does it feel so damn real?
The human mind is fragile, easily swayed by an incorrect recounting of events. This was one outcome your mind feared. Start from the beginning and take me through the mission. Once we organize everything correctly, we'll be able to find the truth. Tell me about the raid.
By the way, the lady is the player.
The raid. There was a Catardist terrorist collective. They were planning something big.
The lady talking.
But they knew we were coming.
Stop. Don't rush through. Let us start with who was with you. You were not alone, after all.
Taylor. He told me they'd received a tip about the Catardists. These undead sympathizers had sprung up around the globe in the years following the outbreak. They believed the undead were the next step in human evolution. To become undead was to live. The dead should inherit the earth. Crazy, right?
Was it only Taylor? Was there anyone else?
Sebastian Diaz.
The man we saw at Coalescence, who would disable the undead defenses.
Back then, he was Taylor's second in command. He would take point on the raid. Hostile encounters were expected with the undead, but that didn't seem to bother him. They were so relaxed. The dead threatened Zurich. They were fearless. Didn't take away our own fears. If I was gonna learn my shit, it would be on the job. This mission was my training. For him, it was just another day in the life. Business as usual. And business was booming. What are these drops I keep seeing? I saw them in Coalescence too.
It is your mind trying to help you through your memories. Weapons, abilities, powers. Use them or don't, but they may offer you a temporary advantage. Where did Diaz take you next?
We still have to get to the factory entrance. The entrance was locked. We had to destroy a generator to get it open.
Come on, honey.
That was around the corner, with more dead standing in our way. I had an arsenal in front of me, but Diaz made it clear. He told me to run point on the ground. He was curious to see me think on my feet.
In a way, he was acting as your training.
Diaz wanted me to earn the name Dead Killer. And there's really only one way you can do that. I had support that day, but when you're out there in the real world, you're on your own. No backup, no reinforcements. Just you and the undead. I'd show him I was worthy of the name.
So this is where there's going to be a lot of little stuff in there.
Whoa! Fuck! Are you okay? Dang it! I have ammo again. There's this thing that blows up right here.
Yes, not the kind of exploding we want.
These zombies bloody good? Didn't we kill them all?
What? There we go.
I'm coming.
Shit, I'm rolling.
I have no ammo. What?
Look around here and try to find a box or something.
Oh, there's the ammo box. Alright, I'm done.
The Cotarda's base of operations was just ahead. Once we were inside, we'd be able to figure out what they were planning.
Oh, thanks.
Good? I'm scared. I'm good when you are. You ready, honey?
Yeah, oh man, you mother.
But I'm not waiting all day for you.
Dr. Salim, what's happening? I can't...
Stay with me. Come back to my voice.
I can't. I don't understand.
Tell me what happened.
I don't know. I saw robots and they were ripping me apart. What's happening to me? What was I seeing?
It is a lapse. Your mind is wandering into the unknown. Your subconscious finding fears, dreams, doubts. Stay with me. Stay with my voice. You're still in the factory. You were about to make a discovery.
Yes, there was a console ahead, and Diaz told me to interface to get access to their network. We had to find out what they were planning.
Had you ever extracted information with your DNI before?
No. Nothing can really prepare you for it. The flood of data, endless streams of infinite information. It's instantaneous. And it's in eternity.
What did it show you?
The Cotardas had a contact. An inside man at Coalescence World Headquarters in Zurich. We had his address, ID number, security details. The last of which was most telling. He had extensive security clearance at Coalescence. Specifically, he had access to 6115, the virus.
Then let us do just that. Let us find him. Take me to his apartment.
Here comes the fun part.
We were ready to breach, but it didn't go as planned.
This is me.
He was ready. I had to get after him. Our mark was going to release 6115 into the surrounding area.
Remember, walk before you run. You weren't alone. Who else was there? Taylor?
Taylor. Yes, he discovered our mark had just unleashed the virus into Old Town, turning civilians into the living dead. But Taylor didn't lead that day. No, he had Overwatch. He was our eyes in the sky. Sarah Hall, however...
On. Checking. Okay.
Team's intelligence expert, was with me. She had point. She found our mark. Apparently his supply of 6115 was 10 times what we initially believed. Enough to turn all of Zurich into a city of the dead. Hall had been with Taylor as long as Diaz. He practically raised her, trained her. He made her. With Taylor in the sky, Hall was our feet on the ground. She didn't have as much patience for fresh blood as Diaz. She was direct and focused. And right now, she was about to give me a lesson in target requirement. This guy didn't mess around. He had DNI just like us. He was hijacking any robotics he could, sending them after us.
Oh shit. Let's fucking kill all these friendlies.
Fail it.
What happened when you caught him?
Oh yes.
Our mark was bleeding out after that fall through the ceiling. Time wasn't on our side, and we needed information.
So what did you do?
I would do what Hendricks did in Coalescence. I had to interface with him, extract the information from his memories.
You make it sound cold. You would be diving into this man's mind. A dangerous task. A terminal task.
I know, but you have to make it cold. Detach yourself from the person. It was our first time performing this sort of interface, and Hall wanted to get that point across above all else. It's nothing personal because there is no person. They're not humans. They're databanks for pilfering.
Even though it would kill him.
Even though... It's ironic, really.
Ironic?
Hall teaching me how to raid a person's mind. It wouldn't be long before... Well, we know what happens to Hall. What I do to Hall. But we do what we have to do. This was the world we made. If we don't do it,
Wait, what did
if
she
we
do?
can't sacrifice the individual, how do we protect everyone else?
That is a heavy burden to press upon the individual.
If not us, then who? This was what it was about. Being part of an undead extermination team. Being a dead killer. It's about making that sacrifice. Making the ultimate sacrifice.
What did you find? What secrets did your databank have to share?
The Cotardus group had set up shop deep in the subways. Whatever they were planning, the answers were there.
Information that would stop the bomb. Save millions of lives. The greater good.
Yeah. The greater good. Taylor joined us. If we were going to move on the subway, we had to act fast. The attack, whatever it was imminent.
And your mark? What happened to him after your interface?
He was gone.
What you look like?
Dead.
Alright.
The
Right here
tunnels.
is one of my favorite
We tracked
missions.
down the Cotardus operations, and they were putting up a good fight.
Who joined you in the tunnels?
In Nightmare.
Taylor oversaw the operation, but the lead on this was Peter Moretti, the last of Taylor's team, an explosives expert. He was the guy you wanted when you needed to blow shit up. He was damn good at blowing shit up, which made him perfect for the fight ahead. Fearing discovery, the Cotardus Collective had an armada of undead and patrolling robotics guarding the facility.
We're screaming, honey.
I won't lie, it's strange seeing Moretti like this,
Bullshit.
Hello.
knowing what happens next. He
Hello.
was
can hear
crucial
me,
to
right?
finding Taylor.
I know you can.
You mean the refineries in Cairo?
He had a pivotal part to play.
Oh, yeah.
He just didn't know it yet. What he knew then was the way to the hideout. He took point.
Oh, there's a gun down here. I picked up and dropped on the gun for you.
Thank you. Actually, I think I prefer the other one. That way I can have my distance, but still have. Ready, Amy?
Are you ready is the real question.
Yes. I was born ready, Amy. ready.
Okay.
Does it go after just zombies?
Yeah.
Let's go shit. Shit, just have that
Oh
heal.
man. Oh shit, that's already.
I'm ready.
Oh, finally. Jeez. I was wondering when we were going to see one of these. Oh, so close. Stocking up on that.
Oh, I almost got the hand cannon. Actually, I think I'm gonna take this one. Oh no! It was almost there, honey.
Press. Breath. Ooh. Do you not want that?
No.
Hello, hello! Welcome to the stream! Who is it? Unfortunately, we don't have very many people that watch our streams, so we can't help you out very much anyways, but I'll do my best to pass it along.
We're going to. I was just testing out the weapon first. Oh, hell no.
That gun is actually fucking dope. Bam.
I'm keeping it. Find a good one yet?
Such a cool. Oh shit.
Baby, you find one yet?
What the? I'm gonna customize It's been my third roll. Like 4 more probably.
Gonna be doing this all night.
Ew, 48 dreads.
That's so cool.
The burst fire LMG and
Why is this kills? Crazy.
BMP, one more. BMW. Big motherfucking war machine.
Big Mexican woman. Hey, that's me.
That too.
That's me. Babe.
I opened the door. Wait, you go. Really?
Yes. I need a better weapon.
Jerkin not working?
No, I'm just gonna enjoy it. Things that I just had. You bitch!
Sorry.
Fuck off! No.
You put the Draken on. There's a big Mexican woman for you. I don't want Ben.
Yeah, no thank you.
You just took Ben.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna drop it.
For Ben.
Shut up!
How about Ben? No, we will fuck. No, you bitch! I love that gun! No!
Didn't you say you can take it from me? How do you drop it?
Oh yeah. It's gotta be a gun over here somewhere.
Wasn't there one over here?
There's should be like a bunch right over here.
You can't just drop it?
No.
Stupid. You know what that means, right?
Don't get rid of it.
Well, I don't know what to tell you, honey.
A pick up weapons until you see one that you like. And then I guess I'll be... This one? Okay.
It was completely on accident.
Hello, BX. I love that name. That tall gun.
Bebe, is this what you wanted?
No. Not that one.
Too many comments about
It's good. How's yours? Here's the key and for
thermal.
Shit, that's the thermal on
I want to be able to see my targets.
it. You will. They'll light up in it. What the fuck?
You want to grab it before it disappears?
No, you bitch!
I did not take it.
Not you. Not you. The fucking thing. It slid right through it. It slid into those DMs a little too hard. You and me.
I was about to take it, but then you took it.
That's alright.
Okay.
What's it gonna be? Me.
It's Ben.
Yeah, that's Ben.
Thank you.
What's better than one, Ben? Not two of them. Fuck.
Oh, yes! This one. I'm good.
Shoot it. You like it? Didn't think so. Ew, gross. I'll pick Ben. We're a proper Call of Duty player. We got pistols and a sniper. Got my big Mexican woman back.
You've had it all along.
True. I like how you just have a fucking jetpack on your back.
Helps me jump.
Do I have one? What? Look at this shit. Oh my god! You want that one?
How's your live stream doing?
Yeah, we play on the PlayStation, and yeah, we're doing good.
On the mic, honey. Oh, here it is.
Hello, can you hear me?
Okay, let's go, honey. I'm bored.
Got that quick save.
Ready?
Oh, last one. Last one. You can go run ahead. There's nobody out there.
But you're gonna be there forever. That's so cute! Good enough, let's go.
I'm sorry, I fucking hate these guns. I mean, I love them, but I hate them. Alright, fine. We're done. We're done here. Let's go.
What kind of gun is that?
That's 48 dredge. The burst fire.
Let's go.
That's the time to show my love.
Ooh. Shit.
You can pick it up. Honey, come back and pick it
I
up.
think it'll be okay. Where is it?
Right there. I'm seeing it.
Alright, let's go. I'm very uncomfortable right now. If you have a girlfriend, then your girl struggles with it too. It's that one lovely time of that month.
Hold up. I mean, if you want to, buddy. Clear out up here first.
I need to go get that.
No, wait, you already have one.
Pepe, first come, first serve. I'll find another one you can have. Okay?
You already had one. I think that's a lot.
I have more than one. I have like 5.
You can only have one.
Shit, honey. Oh, okay.
God. Got another big Mexican woman.
Got another BMW.
Are you ready, baby? We're going down now. Wait. Now we're going down.
I'm going down. I'm yelling timber. You better move. You better dance.
Oh man. There's none down here. Fuck.
Get fucked.
In the butt.
With a dildo.
Nah, I prefer dildos. The dildo with spikes on it.
Oh my god, you found another one? Fuck, what just happened? Hey, look what I found!
I'm gonna wait till you goodbye.
Where even are you guys?
Follow the icon in the bottom of the screen. See?
It's this way, right?
It's pink, I see it. Ew. Grouding.
Aw, that was so cute.
Kissing someone's mouth.
What?
Oh, you teasing fuck. You taunted us with a grenade launcher.
I want the fucking hand cannon.
I
Fuck it. I'm getting this one. You ready?
Yes, ma'am. Fuck you, Moretti. Wait. Hold up. Grab the wall.
Wiggle like it just can't. Wait, wiggle till your ass fall off.
Yes, pero. Yes. Oh, those guys go down real quick.
What the fuck? I just had a missile coming at me. Oh shit.
Here one.
Everything good, honey?
What?
All good?
Yeah.
Ready to open the door?
Yeah. That's disappointing.
The Catardis group had planted a biochemical bomb containing 6115 on a maglev train. They were going to detonate it in downtown Zurich. Their plan was to turn the whole city as we feared. Taylor said there wasn't much time.
You're so cute. Hi.
Training I'd been through. I'd done all right for myself.
Como está?
All that was left was to find the train.
How do you view the stats?
And you press the middle button.
Good.
Look at my
You
score.
didn't even need my push to the
18,000.
final memory. You connected events and arrived
Well, shit.
at the truth.
Now what happens?
Now we set things right.
42
Through your
assists.
mind, you realign the
165
events as
kills.
they occurred.
And by doing this, if I work with you and remember the events leading up to Zurich,
You will be able to open the gateway. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let us finish here first.
Get out of here. I got it.
Oh, ICR, yeah. ICR1.
Come on, Booby.
Ew, yeah. It's because
Coming, poops. Poops.
when they're up in the fuck off me. Whoa! They're dead.
Hit them and they're done. Ready?
Oh no.
I found the bomb car. The whole thing was wired up, primed to blow. There wasn't time. I couldn't disarm it.
So what did you do?
Remember how we can't get infected? Some of the rumors about us were true. That's why I was there. Why we make the sacrifice. I used my cybernetic abilities to reverse the polarity of the train car and detach it. The car unleashed the gas. It's not sense.
And you lived?
I didn't know I'd make it at the time, but I turned out all right. It wasn't the last time I cheated death.
I love looking at you. You know that?
Hey, you're looking at you.
No. No. I remember this place. What are they doing to me? Dr. Salim, what am I seeing? Taylor? Why can't I move?
You must let this go. Stay with me. Relax. Come back to me. Come back to the void.
I'm afraid we're gonna get to a point where Unless it doesn't let us go
Can you
past
hear me?
our progress in
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
campaign.
I'm back.
I really hope.
I'm ready to continue.
Good. Now that you've begun conditioning, let's return to 2070. After Coalescence collapsed, you were trapped in Singapore.
With quarantine zones unlocked all over the world, we couldn't raise WA command. If we were going to escape, we had to improvise. We turned to the 54 Immortals. They were dangerous and unpredictable, but they were no enemy of ours.
Hendrix trusted them?
What choice did we have? If we wanted out of Singapore, we had to go through the biodomes. We had to go through the Immortals. Getting in was easy. Getting out would be another matter entirely.
Can you hear me now? That sounded really odd. I think that for now I think we're gonna be done for now.
We'll play more.
Yeah, we'll play more later. But I think for now we're gonna be done for the stream. But anyways, you guys, make sure to
Like and subscribe.
like and subscribe.
To become a part of the Lion Nation today.
Is it my turn? Make sure to go check out our Patreon. We have a link in the description. Donators will get a private message from us, as well as like a private video thanking you guys, or you specifically, and then I'll also be doing shout outs for the patrons at the end of each stream. So make sure to go check that out. You don't have to if you don't want to, but it does help out.
Completely optional.
Yeah, completely optional. Can't stress that enough. We're not
not
saying
after
you
your-
have to. It's
We're
only
not
if
after-
you want to.
We're not after your money.
We got our. Well, I have my own income. My
I'm
girl-
working on it, okay?
Yeah, she'll have one soon. But anyways,
Jesus.
thank you guys so much for coming by. As always, make sure you stay classy and welcome to the Lion Nation.
Wait.
What?
Always remember that no matter what life throws your way, you'll get through it.
That's true. That is very much true.
So, like and subscribe, stay classy, and welcome to the Lion Nation.
Peace!
Bye!